Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new review. We're in Zurich Auto Show checking out for the first time the new Volkswagen T-Roc in R-Line trim. Now a beautiful new design. It's kind of looking as the new Tiguan, but we can see the new design language Volkswagen is heading, and the new T-Roc looks very bold and mature. It looks slightly bigger thanks to this new design, and I love it. Let's check out the details here. We have a non-metallic yellow color, and we can see here the new LED headlights. So these are the IQ lights, meaning matrix functionality. There's a lens, small one, and a projector. We also have daytime running light next to the lens, and on the top connected in the new Volkswagen badge. You can see the R-Line badge and then big piano black grille. We can see the radar at the bottom, parking sensors, big air intake on the top and the bottom. And then on the very bottom, unpainted black stretching around if you're going to unpaved road. Now if I back up, let's see the front. So very nice looking. There's also a 360 camera I almost missed, but I like the new grille. It's kind of 3D design with this like diamond shape, and yeah, definitely reminds me of the new Tiguan. Now this is interesting design here for the new fenders, maybe better aerodynamics. We can also see the 20-inch alloy. So this one is 5-spoke piano black. You can see here 225 40 R20, so these are the Bridgestone tires, and we can see the R-Line badge, new design of the side mirrors. We can see the turn signal and the wide lens camera for 360 parking. We can see here physical blind spot. We have a blind spot in this plastic. You can see it from here. You can see the turn signal from the driver perspective. Now handles, classical Volkswagen, have a physical cylinder on the driver's side, touch to unlock or lock, keyless entry. You can see the side profile here. Tinted windows on the back, but let's not forget to check the new dash. You can see here the VIN number, heads-up display, an interesting new design on the dash. We have this textile digital cockpit, new infotainment, and might be a speaker behind that cloth. Now we have the rain sensor, lane assist camera. There should be a light sensor around here, and there's another one in the mirror for the automatic long beam. Double laminated front windshield. We have black aluminum slim roof racks, openable and tinted panel roof. We have the shark fin antenna and nice spoiler. It's kind of discreet looking. Now if I back up here, ooh, the back end is looking very nice and sharp in the R-Line. So we have this new IQ lights. These are super sharp and connected on the back with the illuminated now front and rear Volkswagen badge. We can see black T-Roc signature for the R-Line trim, and we can see here cat eyes and piano black diffuser looking sporty. So we have cold lights for the license plate illumination and backing camera with washer nozzle. Power tailgate. So that opens nice and tall. I am a 2-meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. So that is really tall. You can manually adjust the height, hold the closing button to program the height. You can see those. On the top we have an emergency triangle. We have big hard top cover. You can take it off. Now here we have extra depth. If you lower the false floor, you can see we have 5, maybe 9 fingers of height. But if we push this up, you can see there's a amplifier for the speakers, but this is the default. So this is 1 finger or 2 fingers of height from here to here for nice and flat. Now you can see here tether points. We have hold light on the right side, little pockets on both sides. We can extend a tow hook. There is a 12 outlet right there. Press again, push it back in. And we have also grocery hooks. So I'm glad Volkswagen has added some nice features. You can see also tether points, all 4 sides. There's an extra one on the top. In the color of the vehicle. Seats knock down 60, 40 or 40, 40, 20. So you can knock down the middle. Now, nice closing sound, not too loud, and you can see the new T-Roc. You can also see the sides here. You can see here petrol open, but here. Now, let's check out the interior. We also have on the handles little lights. You can see those, both front and rear doors. Classical good Volkswagen closing sound. The doors open nice and wide. We have good seals. The doors go all the way down. You can turn here to disable unlock from the inside, which would be this now. This is the unlock. We have powered windows, fully automatic, Harman Kardon speakers. So there's 2. And hard plastic, but then this is softly padded, same as this one. So I like the new design, big pockets. Now let's check out here. We have good feet room and classical Volkswagen seats. We have the leatherette and a little bit of textile on the inside. New Isofix. And we have the black roof liner on the R-line. Footpull here, you can see the rear cargo room. Sorry for the lens flare. There we go. Seatbelt is nicely not in the way. So good feet room, good knee room. Leatherette on the seats. We have pockets. You can see the adjustable headrest. So closed, open air vents. We have the touch AC controls, 2 USB-Cs for fast charging. Transmission tunnel is taller, not too wide, but taller. And as you can see, these are profiled for 2 people in the back, nice and wide. Now we have these touch lights. There we go. You can see much better now. So these are profiled here, so I'm not really comfortable for a third person, but super comfy for 2 in the back. I like these Isofix, you won't lose these plastic covers. And here we can pull. So we have a big armrest, classical Volkswagen. I have this one in my Skoda Octavia 3rd generation. And you can see the back. So that's that. Now there is this shade cover and they try to maximize headroom here. So let's see that. And before that, let's hear the closing sound. Classical Volkswagen closing sound, and I actually have good headspace. I am touching the top, but I can actually, for the most part, straighten up. So if you're like 195, you should be fine. And one detail, so you can see they have handles on the front, but nothing on the rear for whatever reason. So those go off, and you can see we have a shade cover. We also have hooks on the B-pillars. Seatbelts are height adjustable on the front. And let's get on the front and check out the new front end. So good closing sound. We have the Volkswagen signature on the B-pillar. And front doors open nice and wide. Now you can disable the rear windows, as you can see, all powered, fully automatic. You can fold in, you have heated side mirrors. Now you can lock or unlock, new unlock mechanism. You can open and close the power tailgate from the driver position. Big pockets, also speaker at the bottom. Now on the top, they added this soft touch leatherette. You have this flashing red where the car is locked. So this is soft, soft, and then hard plastic. I'm glad to see some new design details in Volkswagen. And R-line aluminum doorstep, tire pressure. Now, classical Volkswagen aluminum sport paddles. New touch lights, keep those on automatic. This is just for the car show. Front and rear fogs are there. Steering column is manually adjusted. You can see here for the sprinklers. Now, lumbar, up and down. Spin the wheel for the tilt, and you have to pull this one to slide back and forward. You can see here ambient lights and in the pockets and where the handles are. View at the top, and you can see the sport paddles are attached to the steering wheel. Excellent closing sound. Let me just adjust the seat a little bit. Okay. Now let's adjust this one a little bit as well. So you can adjust that. Switching to our lens. So sorry for the lens flare, nothing I can do, a lot of spotlights. But we have a nice point of view. Okay, zooming in, we have the R-line steering wheel, 3-spoke. It's really good steering wheel from Volkswagen. We have nice textured leatherette perforated on the sides. We have a flat bottom, also these really profiled edges here. Nice physical buttons are back finally. That's what we've been waiting for. You can see the cruise control options, volume, heated steering wheel, digital cockpit, and so on. We have the new levers for the wipers, which look nice. We have the new automatic, press B to park. I like that. This is softly padded, open, closed. And this is softly padded with textile. So Volkswagen has finally listened and ditched some hard plastic inside. I'm glad to see that. Harman Kardon. You can see there's a heads-up display here. It's currently not on. We have the new infotainment. Now this was very controversial, simply to the fact that the first ID3 had kind of bad experience. So laggy, freezing. The hardware and software weren't really paired up good. That should be solved now. Also, you can see the blind spot there I was mentioning in there. It's all black. Okay, moving on. Air vents, nice physical button for the hazards that you can see on the sides. We have here a wireless charger. Actually, there are some people here, so that's interesting. 2 USB-Cs for media. There's a little space here, also rubberized. Start-stop engine, electronic parking brake, and we have the new smart knob. So excellent. I like what I see so far. We have this big room here. You can see this is rubberized. Let me see actually if I can share some light inside. You can see much better now. So you can put your key fob here if your battery is low. And we have these, well, we can do that. So you can have a smaller or bigger cup, whatever you, okay, this is too big, but you get the picture. So there we go. And armrest, so this is just my power bank cable. This is soft, extends, classical Volkswagen, so you can have some coins here, parking cards, and another parking big cart, so there is a lot of room here. You can also put those on the back. And yeah, this is the classical Volkswagen, so excellent. All the options are here. Isofix on the front. I gotta say, I like this textile. I actually haven't noticed there's Alcantara on the top. The headrests are big and changed as well. You can adjust the height there. And this is softly padded, and this is where the hard plastic starts, which I really don't mind. Slowly opening, spacious glove compartment. There's also coins, business cards. I wish they would return the AC cooled glove compartment, so that would be really nice. That's one thing we need to ask Volkswagen to return back. Also, this is covered by leather, by the way. It's not soft, but it's covered by leather. And okay, to wrap it on the top, small bezel, auto dimming. You can see the lights. You can disable when the doors are open. Okay, this is not on, so we have slider for the roof opening and the shade. I would prefer still a physical button. You can see the emergency button, and here you have documents holder. This should turn on, but for some reason it's off. Let me see if I open the door. There you go. And you have the beauty mirror, so let me see if this extends. No? Okay. Now, you can see this one and this one, so you have multiple clocks here you can play with. And let's actually see if I can start this one without the key. Maybe no? Okay, I'll see if I can ask for a key fob, so, but otherwise, headroom, plenty of headroom. Now, okay, cutting this in, the infotainment works. It's part of the mingling time, but let's check it out here. You can see this infotainment is now nice and fast. You can see the icons. You have now games as well. So this is how this was supposed to work from the start, but Volkswagen had little hiccups, let's say. Infotainment is nice and fast. There's shortcuts here and assists. The knob here is not working because the car hasn't been started, but you can see it is really practical and multifunctional. It could be for volume or AC. And generally this is a big upgrade. This one is still off. Let's wrap it up by popping the bonnet. Okay, it's once, but I wanted to check, make sure. And look at this, Volkswagen has added some new NVH, so it should be quieter cabin. So it's pushed to the left and up. You can see you have to use the legs, so still Volkswagen hasn't returned the gas struts. But washer fluid is blue right there, and here's the, I'm gonna assume 1.5 TSI or something stronger, but that's a petrol. I'm gonna let it drop, closes perfectly. So really gorgeous new Volkswagen T-Roc, bigger, it's like a baby Tiguan now. Okay, let's check out the tech specs. So we're in Switzerland in Zurich Auto Show. So you can see here we have 150 horsepower and 6 liters average fuel consumption. T-Roc R-Line, this is the price in Swiss francs. 4-cylinder, 7-speed automatic. There are a lot of options here, I assume, since they have a price tag, and that will be the final price. I gotta say, I really like the new T-Roc. I love the first generation, but the second generation is looking good, and they've skipped all the infotainment problems they had in those first models with the new infotainment. A little video magic, and we can see the turn signals. So it'd be cool if they're dynamic, but maybe that's reserved for the Tiguan. Oh, they are dynamic on the back, a bit short, but still nice. They're dynamic. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more from Zurich Auto Show, do subscribe and click the bell to get notified when I upload more car reviews.